And welcome everybody back to the Excellency Mid League. I'm the Idea PC, joined by Mac Dewey here on the desk, and we've got a matchup of the week here for you. Glaive Esports going up against Meme City Esports Rush. I'm very excited. I mean, this is both of our two top teams at ladders. As you were saying earlier, Mac, two very diverse play styles. Cannot wait to see how this one turns out.
Memezilla versus Glaive Kong is finally here, my man. And talking about that point a little bit, Meme City Esports, even though they're 8-0, surprisingly are lasting the longest in games. They have the longest average game time, while Glaive Esports on the other end of the spectrum. It's going to be really interesting to see how we see those play styles interact in the game. Earlier in the Discord, Meme City Esports, they were saying, hey, we like to enjoy our time in game. We like to play with the food a little bit. We'll have to see how long they can play with Glaive Esports on the Rift.
Yeah, no easy task, I think, this time around. Obviously, both these teams have kind of proven themselves up until this point. With perfect records is honestly pretty impressive, seeing that both these squads have a lot of talent, though, behind them. So yeah. I can say that I'm very surprised by it at all.
Exactly, and the highlighted matchup for me, Mac's matchup, is this jungle duo, Acid going up against Mick Shoots. Both of these guys have been absolutely fantastic. This is Glaive's first time on stream, so I'm excited to see the rest of Excellency experience just how dominant these guys can be in the mid-league. Last season, different lineup, but it seems like they're still following the same story.
Yep, absolutely. A little bit of trading going down there into the bottom lane is the Senna. Going to be able to get a little bit of poke off early, but definitely has to be careful. Swoon Baboon there on the Swain. Does have a lot of potential to kind of catch you out of position there with the Nevermore.
Absolutely, and I really like this Senna, honestly. We see right now the range advantage coming up a little big for Glaive. They're going to be the first ones to get level 2 online. Meme City Esports ready for the classic Leona level 2 Glaive. I'm sure that's one of the tricks that usually catch some of the other teams in mid-league, but Meme City Esports, they're aware of the tricks, and they're absolutely ready. So far, so good for them.
Yep. A little bit of an HP discrepancy, though, up towards the top lane. Rutledge going to be able to get the stun off. Actually going to go popped before you could even blink. I mean, that's going to be first blood going on over to Rutledge up towards the top side of the map, and Miho just not being careful enough.
Rutledge, the beast in the top lane. Acid now coming up big as well for Meme City Esports. Going into this series, I was thinking that the top side of the map was really going to have to come up in a big way. Rutledge, a big stud for Meme City Esports, and Acid, you guys were talking about it on the analyst desk for a little bit. This guy has been insane so far throughout this season. Last week on stream, getting to watch his Lilia was an absolute joy, while Panda, oh my goodness, idea.
Nice
look at the blue suede shoes.
Yeah, nice little sidestep there to be able to avoid both dazzles coming out from the Taric there. But, I mean, overall, just taking a look at the state of the map right now, obviously Kha'Zix's able to go in and get a little bit of counter jungling going on just because Rutledge has so much priority.
Right.
And honestly, Mio has to be really careful here. He's just not giving this Volibear enough respect, and now sitting with such an HP deficit, going to take even more damage now. The PTA Volibear really coming and shining really brightly here for Rutledge up towards the top side. But this is so difficult right now. I mean, Miho, he's able to kind of keep himself even so far in CS. He did have to burn the teleport, but losing the cellular division so early on makes you so much more susceptible to some of these ganks, especially when this Volibear ends up hitting level 6. You're going to be expecting to see Acid taking some visits up towards this top side of the map.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone on the side of Glaive was expecting that early of a kill. We can't forget Totemax with teleport available would have been potentially able to join the Zac formation, coming together and bond some time for Miho, but time doesn't seem like he's got a lot available. Here's the teleport.
Yep, teleport coming in now. Totemac's going to be able to kind of dissuade the rest of this Meme City Esports team from continuing this dive. But again, honestly, it's just more and more resources coming out now, though. The root going to happen down onto Andrew. He's going to get low health here. McScoot's going to come right on in, able to pick the kill up onto Andrew. And now the teleport being forced out from Frosty. No, Rutledge coming on down. That's going to be the stun. That's going to be big damage. PTA going to go proc, and that's going to be one more in the hands of Volibear. McShoot's now going to be running for his life. Has to get away here, and barely does so. But man, Rutledge, nice teleport to be able to come on down and answer the counter engage coming from Glaive Esports. And this Mountain Dragon now should be theirs. I mean, you have the top laner down here on this side of the map. He's going to be able to join the Swain and being able to push out the rest of this lane, and that's going to be an easy first dragon, I think, here for the side of Meme City Esports Rush.
It's looking all too easy for them, as Acid is going to be just fine taking this dragon, has the support he needs, the numbers advantage for Meme City Esports down in that bottom lane. Beware the bear, though, idea. Holy smokes. Rutledge 2-0-0, a wonderful teleport there. Gets that advantage. You know, that all begins off of just the solo gap there in the top lane, burning Miho's teleport early on, even getting Totemax's. Meme City Esports, they knew there was no answer possible for Glaive when Rutledge made that TP. And guess what? Frosty has still got his teleport available. Meme City looking like they're in a really good position so far.
Absolutely, and you know, the part about this that kind of sucks is, yes, Zach is able to stay up there in that top lane and just kind of get a little bit more experience in his hands, get a little bit more gold, but with Volibear going down towards the bot side, helping clear out the waves, also getting the kill for himself, he's still sitting right now at about an 800 gold lead over the Zach. So, you know, unfortunately, Zach's not able to push in that wave at such early levels with few items fast enough to deny enough of that to the Volibear. He was actually able to pick up almost all of the CS that Zach was able to push into that tower, minus the cannon minion. So, I mean, really right now, if you're Rutledge on this Volibear, you are looking and feeling very, very confident about the matchup that you're currently in.
Yeah, so far so good. I don't want to count Miho out just yet. There's so much engage on the side of Glaive, and they got a kill onto McShoot's the Hecarim. Pretty much the only beneficiary from that bot lane play, but it's still so valuable when he's going to be the main champion going for those big dives. But there's a lot of counter engage on the side of Meme City Esports, and it's scaled. Their composition scales so well, so starting off ahead early is their dream scenario. Acid.
Yep, Acid going to be going on in. That's a nice route there from Frosty. Going to be able to follow that one up with a flash, and the egg will be popped. Passive going to be no more here for the Anivia, but well done there from Acid, and that's just going to be another vulnerable target here. I mean, Totemax now without flash or the egg. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. He's going to be able to play safe, going to have to be able to play safe in this lane.
Yeah, Swoon's level 6 here, idea, but Glaive, they're still going to look for the gank.
Yep, now looking down towards the bottom side. That's a nice one from McShoot's. Able to get the knock back. Andrew in a little bit of trouble there. Healing up quite a bit, though, but he's going to go down here. Not going to be able to really do too much about that one there. And nice pick up there for the side of Glaive. Being able to show a little bit of resilience here and fighting back. But now Acid looking towards the top side. Stormbringer is available. Going to turn off that tower. Miho going to go down. And that's going to be the solo division popped here. No teleport available to save you this time. Acid picking that one up.
What a play there. Both of these teams, it's so exciting to watch both of these squads be proactive on the map, look for high value ganks. It was a beautiful job there from Glaive to try to go and attack the bot lane before that Taric ultimate was available, but Panda, he's caught out.
Yeah, there it is. Nice dazzle there to be able to get him up. Demon Flare, though, trying to avoid the pop. Twasti, though, has arrived, looking for the root. Not quite able to find, but the charm will land, and that's the kill. Swoon Maboon able to pick that one up, but now Glaive trying to fight back up towards the top side of the map here. It's a 2v3. Glaive trying to push back MCE, and that should be an easy Rift Herald to be picked up. Frosty is, well, you know, he was down on the bot side of the map with that teleport, so they should just be able to pick that Rift Herald up. So a little bit of compensation getting back into the hands of Glaive Esports here. They do lose the bot lane down there, but they will be able to pick themselves up this early Rift Herald and hopefully get this back for some plates to even out this 2k gold disadvantage.
Really big for Meme City Esports, getting gold, getting experience into Swoon Baboon Swain. He's gonna be the main champion this team is relying on to really pop off in these late game team fights. Yes, Alice Acid doing such a solid job getting ahead, who might actually find Shoots.
Yep, there he is. A little bit of trouble there. Shoots. Yep, that's going to be the flash from Frosty. Trying to flick that one down, but there it is. Teleport's coming on through, but the wall maybe a little bit problematic there. Zach, though, nice little bounce between the members there. Miho trying to make this one happy. Frosty at about 300 HP. But there's the volley bear. That's going to be a nice root and a nice kill. Going to be going right on over to Rutledge. Put a little bit more gold in his pocket. That's going to be 3 kills now for the top laner of MCE. And he's looking real strong now. Priority in the mid lane.
The Anivia wall there idea can't stop the bear slap from coming in. Rutledge around 10 minutes into the game already. Mythic items now across the board actually for Meme City Esports. They've got a 3,000 gold leader close to it as we approach the 11-minute mark, and everything lining up for them. I want to go back to my point earlier about Swoon Baboon. This Swain, if you're going to be getting him ahead early on, he gets those crucial items online earlier. Idea I'm talking about, Zonia's Hourglass coming through, that just makes it so hard to deal with this Meme City Esports composition as a whole. Now you got Frosty with his Moonstone Renewer. Things are looking tough for Glaive, but they do have a lot of engage, and they got to try to hope they find the right spot there. There's not going to be a lot of openings for really the rest of the game, I think, if Meme City Esports continue to play like this. But using Rift Herald now, at least getting some turret plating gold, will help them out very much.
Yep, they're going to try and hold on to this one a little bit, trying to be able to knock down that tower as much as possible to get maximum utilization of the Herald on some of those later plates, which have quite a bit more armor. And they're going to be pick that one up. So the top lane tower now going to be sitting at about 1 plate left on that. So good utilization of the Herald there. It's good to see that they're putting at least a little bit more gold back into the Zach's pockets. But there is a part of me that wonders maybe if you would have gotten better usage of that somewhere else. Maybe towards the mid lane there, where the Anivia is maybe a little bit closer in gold and can try and push that advantage in the lane for maybe the next 5 minutes or so is a possibility. But yep, I mean, you're going to use it up towards the top side. I think that's perfectly fine if you are able to continue to put jungle pressure up towards the top side there. That's almost the route there. Nevermore going to land, though, onto Panda as I sit here and chat about top lane. But basically, if you're able to get that tower knocked down, I think that gives Miho at least a little bit more breathing room, where now Rutledge has to play a little more carefully in the longer lane.
Oh, this press the attack volley bear is just brutal. And look at Acid already once again looking for a dive. Stormbringer's available, but Miho's going to be able to elastic slingshot out of that one. Mix Shoots there does secure the Scuttle Crab as Glaive Esports. I do agree with you, Idea. I think trying to get the bird a little bit more action would help out a ton. He already has kind of a natural lane advantage to try to push. Systone with the Moby Boots on Leona. Good for Glaive to get him out of this bot lane. We might get a fight now.
Teleports now. Volley Bear coming down, and he's going to be coming from the river here. Andrew might be going down here, but the Cosmic Radiance does come in time, and Rutledge now has the flank here. McShoot's trying to find Andrew here, but he's going to get locked up, stunned up, and he's going to go down. Frosty picking that one up, and now Leona in some trouble here. Sightstone trying to walk this one out, but a nice stun there from the
No escape.
Evermore, Flash Evermore. There it is. Swoon Baboon able to pick that one up and secure the lockdown for his team to pick up a kill. 9-2 now in favor of Meme City Esports Rush and a 3.5K gold differential.
Nothing going the way of Glaive Esports throughout this early game. They're starting to get some mythic items online, but it's looking a little rough as Miho able to trade with Acid a decent bit there. I'm glad that Glaive didn't destroy that top lane outer, because if so, they just completely take Miho out of the game, because as soon as the wave is frozen, Acid gets like perma ganks in the top lane, so at least it stays somewhat neutral, and Glaive give a chance for Miho to to try to come back into this one, but that chance is quickly fading as Meme City Esports are just having everything go their way on the map. Swoop Boon with a huge Leandri's Torment item completion is gonna melt through these tanks that Glaive have drafted for themselves. The Zac, the Leona, I give them plus or minus 10 seconds in the big fights with how ahead Meme City Esports are. You guys were talking on the analyst desk a little bit concerned about the damage potential. We'll have to see if that arises as the game continues, but so far, so good for Memezilla.
Yep, we'll do a little bit of a soul update here right now. This Senna, piloted by Penda, sitting at about 30 souls, so another 10 more. We'll give her that next bonus here. But maybe the gank's coming on her. Sightstone now looking for it. There it is. Gonna get the Zenith Blade landing on the Swoon Magoon.
Look at the healing.
Right there. Healing coming through with the demonic.
This is Frosty coming in.
Teleport coming in. That's going to be the kill, though. Nicely done by the Senna. Able to clean that one up. And now Frosty trying to look and find some of these kills. So many low health bars here from the side of Glaive. But the healing maybe just a little bit too much. Nice Charm is going to be able to pick up one. Might be able to find two here. Flash is available. There it is. Going to be able to find a slow. No, Zenith Blade going to send Sightstone right back in to try and get his Hecarim out. But that's a double kill here for Frosty in the bottom lane off the back of a very nice teleport. Yes, so what? Summoners are blown, but you've got that gold in your pocket and a 300 bounty on your head.
Exactly right idea. The teleports coming in have been game-changing for Meme City Esports. First it was Rutledge, and now I think 2 times in a row it's been Frosty helping keep that bot lane afloat. Coming into the game, we kind of recognize the strengths of both of these teams. Glaive Esports favoring the bottom side of the map, and well, Meme City Esports have got Acid, so that's going pretty well for them so far, but they've adapted their game plan really nicely here to counter what Glaive Esports have wanted to do throughout this early game. Their solo laners are hanging on to those teleports, using them beautifully to change these ganks coming through from shoots, because Glaive are playing a 3-man game in the bot lane. They're not concerned really much at all with these solo laners. And for this dragon, it might be time for Glaive to finally unite, come together, and start playing the team game.
Yep, absolutely. There, Sightstone going to be probably the most effective member to face check some of this very, very dark river for them, minus the Scuttle Crab that they were able to pick up earlier. But Ocean Dragon going to get started up there. Dazzle going to be able to find it on a big shoots, and that's half his health bar now for the jungler of Glaive, going to be down.
Oh, huge!
McBoon there, not quite caught out as you would have liked him to have been. Health bar's really, really low now. Looking here, that's going to be one. Make it a double. Might be able to pick up 3 here. It's going to be the triple kill for the Swain, and that is Totomax now running for the hills. Dragon secured, soul point here for Meme City Esports, and what a perfect execution from this MCE squad.
Meme City, they take the engage idea. They're perfectly okay with Glaive Esports coming into the Dragon Pit. They're like, guys, come on, it's a party, come hang out. Andrew with a huge Cosmic Radiance absolutely turns that fight on its head. Swoon Baboon with the damage, and Glaive Esports, I think if you blinked idea, you might have missed it. Meme City Esports playing so well. I don't even think Andrew needed to use his Locket of the Iron Solari there through that fight, because it doesn't appear to be on cooldown on my screen. He just needed his ultimate for that one. It's that easy. Acid is going to be able to pick up Rift Herald on the tail end, so they're going to be able to look to try to extend this lead. And we got to look at the numbers. 8-0 team versus 8-0 team out of the window now. Meme City Esports are putting on a clinic, in with this Rift Herald idea. They could honestly look for a very early inhibitor if they use it right, or just continue to try to open up this map and extend this dominant performance.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that I do want to point out here is the vision control that you know, they've been able to get for themselves with the amount of pressure and obviously having their winning lanes. Yeah, I mean, there's not a single ward that Glaive has that is located inside of Acid's jungle. Acid basically can go anywhere that he wants to on the map right now and not be spotted out. Obviously, if he plays around the vision correctly. But you look at the line of wards that Meme City has. I mean, at all of the entrances. They know exactly where Glaive Esports is going to be and when they're going to be there. For any of these objectives, any kind of rotations coming along the map, I mean, you can split push forever with the Volley Bear or your solo laners here in any of these lanes and know exactly where Glaive Esports is. You don't have to worry. And it allows you to have so much more freedom and control over the map. But now Rutledge going to be able to back away there. Trying to go for a little cheeky invade there. Maybe trying to steal away that blue buff, but going to have to back away here.
And not only has Memezilla just taken over this game, it's been so dominant idea that it's kind of gone under our radar that in just a short amount of time, 2.5 minutes, Memezilla could get that nuclear power enhancement of the Ocean Soul in just a short amount of time. Acid's caught out here, though. Gonna have to run for the hills.
Yep, gonna be able to hop out of there, but now McShoot's gonna take a little bit of damage there. Ultimate gonna be calling out from Frosty, but not gonna be able to find anything. Spazzled though, able to find it, able to get the kill. Acid gonna pick that one up for his 3rd of the game. And just add it to the list there. Finding the picks, that's what comes from good vision control on the map.
Glaive Kong, not the king of any jungle right now on Summoner's Rift. Memezilla taking over. Baron has just spawned, and now they can finally consider that option. Frosty on 2 items, Swoon Baboon and Rutledge on the same playing field. This Zhonya's Hourglass completion is massive, and the Staff of Flowing Water is going to make Swoon Baboon's damage go through the roof. Everything going the way of Meme City Esports. Glaive, what could possibly get them back into this game? I'm not really too sure. They're going to have to try to hang on for dear life, look for a huge objective steal, try to buy themselves some time. Giving away the Ocean Soul is never really a good idea or never really a position you want to be in, but at this point, Glaive Esports, they're down 8,000 gold. I think if they walk in and try to contest the Ocean Drake, then they just get absolutely destroyed. They also have a really slow Baron team idea, so it will be kind of difficult for them to try to weigh that as a potential counter option. Say, hey, Meme City, you guys want to go for the Ocean Soul? Okay, we'll pick up Bear and try to extend this game. Even that play isn't ideal because Ocean Drake is going to last the rest of the game. Glaive Esports, they're praying for a miracle, a Meme City one at that. It's going to be tough for them to come back.
No, absolutely. And, you know, another thing that I do want to point out as well is usually around the 20-minute mark, hold on here, maybe a little bit of an engage. McShoot's trying to find something, trying to fish for picks, and they've got to do. It's exactly what they have to do. They have to try and find someone out of position here. Unfortunately, Rutledge has his teleport available. You know, and yeah, if you could find the Tark out before this fight actually kicks off, that'd be absolutely great because you can deny, right, the ultimate being able to come down with the Cosmic Radiance, but with the Herald being summoned now here towards
teleport
the mid
flight
lane.
coming in, this is big!
Oh, hold on, there it is. Rutledge now coming in on the back line here. Totamax maybe in a little bit of trouble, has to flash out, but that is McMoon with the flank on the side there. McShoot's also low. Multiple flashes burned and no lives are claimed, but that is complete domination now of the pit here from Meme City Esports. Very, very, very dark there, as you can see on your screens. There is no vision here for Glaive Esports Rose. They just have to dive this one. They're trying for something now. McShadow trying for the drive-by. Miss it just barely. And Panda and Sightstone now have to run for their lives. Panda gonna get caught up. Sightstone just barely able to step that one away. Trying to flash out, but will be slowed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be an easy 3-4-0 and Ocean Soul for Meme City Esports.
Ocean Soul pickup is massive, picking up that many kills. 9 game ending. It looks like Meme City Esports are going to play their cards right, though, start moving over to Bear and Nasher and continue to slowly but surely suffocate this Glaive Esports team out of the game. Only the bot lane has died from the side of Meme City. Look at the top side, 507, 304, 4011. It's been a team game from start to bottom. No contest coming through. Meme City Esports are going to be able to pick up Baron.
Absolutely. Honestly, Meme City Esports just really putting on a clinic, as you put it earlier. Doing very, very well in this game and showing Glaive Esports Rose that they are the ones that are not to be trifled with here in the mid-league.
This might be Glaive's first loss in the regular season of mid-league. Someone fact-check me on that one, but I'm pretty sure they went 14-0 through mid-league season 1, and then started off mid-league season 2 going 8-0. Things looking quite grim for Glaive Esports. Rose, the flavor of the month, maybe falling out of flavor a little bit. But nevertheless, it's a set two. Two games are going to be played, and even though we're still in this one, my mind's kind of already going to that game number 2. I feel like Meme City Esports kind of won the draft pretty hard. Counter engage, especially to this extent, into a pretty non-heavy carry engage composition coming through from Glaive was just a beautifully executed draft. I think Glaive getting that counter pick is going to be able to make things a little bit interesting. Totamax banned out on had to go onto this Anivia, right? 3 or 4, I think it was 4 bans specifically thrown at Totamax Irelia, kind of an unofficial one.
Yep.
He was put on the bird, now 0-0-0. Kind of just been farming. His farm, fantastic. 230 in 25 minutes. You keep it up, my guy.
Yeah,
but overall,
is.
the team rotations weren't really here for Glaive this game.
No, absolutely not. And, unfortunately, when you draft a composition that includes this Anivia and this Senna, and then a lot of other hard engage, you have a lot of scaling within your composition, but it matters that you actually are able to make it to the late game. I mean, currently, right now, a 10k gold deficit at 25 minutes, and Ocean Soul going the way of Meme City Esports and the first Baron of the game. They're picking up all the standing gold that's left outside of the base. It's hard to find what is your comeback mechanic here for Glaive Esports Rose. We talked about Acid needing to be very, very, very strong in the early game in order to get himself rolling. Check. Rutledge, able to dominate the 1v1 and generate pressure and use his teleport, to basically secure objectives. Check. And to really kind of cap it all out here, you have this bottom lane that has had so much follow-up when it comes to the rest of the team trying to make plays across the map. Just very, very well done all across the board from Meme City Esports. And when you're able to dominate the map in such a fashion, it doesn't give time for these scaling champions to really do their job and just scale to the late game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Glaive, though, have done a solid job making sure there's not too many moments any members are getting caught out. This is a 26, almost 27-minute victory, potentially, right? Which, considering how ahead Meme City Esports are, is kind of crazy how long Glaive have managed to hold on, wait for these fights. They've looked for the right opportunities overall. I don't think we've kind of had any moment throughout this game idea where it's been like, Glaive, come on, what are you doing? It's just been Meme City Esports having a clear game plan in mind for how they want to execute their fights and executing that plan perfectly.
Yep, absolutely. Sightstone, though, coming around for a flank, trying to catch Rutledge out here on the back, but they just do not have the damage to really put him down. He's still sitting there full health. Really, really hard to burn through an Ocean Soul, all things considered. But, the Baron, they were able to knock down some of these outer turrets here, and specifically in the bot lane with that T3. But now Totamax is going to be coming up. There's the engage, trying to find it now. Zenith Blade will be able to find Swim with the knock-up, but it's not going to be enough. They just do not have the damage. Mick shoots on the backline, trying to find Frosty, but can they get it? Miho really, really, really
Here's
low
Acid.
here. Quick Radiance, Acid coming on the backside. Now will be able to get some damage, will be able to find it out, and Sightstone going to go down there as well. And maybe Miho, nope, will be able to stay alive, but only momentarily. 1, 2, 3, make it for Meme City Esports. Here, going to be running away with game number 1.
And now, how on earth are those health bars still full, idea? After that crazy of a fight, everyone's capped off, no complaints at all.
The power of Ocean Soul, my friend. Frosty able to keep this team nice and topped off as well. Panda maybe going to try and pad the KDAs here. Not going to be able to quite find him just yet. Yes, they will. Ace for Meme City to wrap it all up, and that's game 1 in the books.
In dominant fashion, Meme City Esports potentially in one game just silence the debate between the two undefeated teams. Now at least one for sure will fall. Glaive Esports going to be moving to 8-1. Now I wonder here for game number 2 idea if they're going to manage to fight blow for blow, or if Meme City Esports, I mean, they could, I think, easily walk away with this series 2-0. What a game from them to start off the night.
Yes, very, very well done, I do have to say, to these teams. Taking a look at the damage charts, I cannot say that I am surprised. Swain, topping it out, 23k damage in this game, and just nobody else was even close. I mean, really, hats off to you, Swoon Baboon, down there in the bottom lane, really kind of being able to utilize the advantages that the rest of the team was able to give them and kind of carry away with this game. But you have to give a hand to Rutledge up towards the top side. Being able to put Miho in the dirt so early on in this matchup just allowed him to kind of have this this presence across Summoner's Rift throughout the early and mid game.
The early teleport, as I pointed out, Rutledge with that advantage, recognizing the kind of plays he's able to make across the map, not just focusing on his lane. Really well done. Again, to reiterate kind of what we've been talking about throughout the game, Meme City Esports. What's left to say? I'm interested to hear what Gungeon's got.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and run back on over to the analyst desk and check in with our wonderful color off every week. Gungeon, where are you at, my friend? How you feeling about game one?